me know if you have questions. I appreciate you all being here. Let me know if you have any questions. This is my 10 o'clock live where we're talking all things going live. Feel free to come in, ask your questions. We're going to get started in just a few moments. Going to get started. Appreciate the support as you guys come in. Get started. So hopefully all you guys can hear me just fine. I'm going to try to talk up a little bit. So I appreciate you all being here. Let me know if there's any questions, friends. I'm going to try my best to talk up a little louder. Appreciate everybody coming in. If you are new to my room, put new in the chat. Give me a thumbs up to like the live. Go ahead and click that subscriber button as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. So we're going to talk all things going live. Feel free to ask questions. Thank you so much for being here. So again, 10 o'clock live. We're going to go live on the TikTok streets as well and get over there and get to talking and chatting. Let me know if there's any questions. So I appreciate you guys. I am going to do my lives for the next couple days, but I'm actually not going to be here for like a week. And I'll start back up. I'll take like from Saturday to Saturday. I will not be live. I'm going to go live tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the last day, and then I will be on a little birthday vacation for about a week. So YouTube won't see me, TikTok will. But just wanted to make sure I said that on the live just in case there's a gap in the dates and you're like, what happened to her? I'm on vacation. So let me ask that you guys go ahead and give me a thumbs up to like the live. If you haven't clicked the subscriber button, click that subscriber button as well as the bell to get notifications when I go live and post content. Let me know if there's any questions. I appreciate you all being here. This is my, I say all the time, this is my 10 o'clock live. So we're going to get started in just a few minutes. 10 o'clock live for you all to come in. Appreciate the support. Hey, how you doing, Robin? Welcome to the room. Thank you so much. Feel free to give me a thumbs up. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much for coming in. Let me know if there's questions. I'm happy to answer questions, friends. Those who are coming in, appreciate you all being here. Again, this is my 10 o'clock live. We're talking all things going live. So give me a thumbs up. Click that like button. And then go ahead below, hit that subscriber button. Appreciate you all. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for chiming in and supporting the live stream. So those who are coming in, appreciate you all being here. We're going to go over to the TikTok streets in just a moment. You guys know I co-stream, so this will become a playlist for you guys to go back and watch. If you have questions about how to go live, we're going to talk about monetization on TikTok. That's been kind of a pretty hot button conversation that we're having. So I want to make sure I'm answering questions for my friends who are looking to go live here on TikTok and on YouTube. I am a YouTube partner, so you guys see the shopping cart. You see memberships. I also have gifting. You can, if you don't mind, you can also engage in that way. I do have the ads too. So I tell people really quickly, in order to become a YouTube partner, you have to have 500 subscribers, 3,000 watch hours. I've done mine through live streaming. So I stream twice a day, at least 2 hours per live. And I've been doing that since last year. In April of last year I started. And so I keep doing this every single day. So you guys get live streaming content. I am going to start producing more long form content too. That's the other thing, YouTube, long form content is just as important. So you want to make sure that you have that as well. But I do have the long form with my videos. And so that's what I do with my live streams, that is. So let me know if there's questions. I'm happy to answer any questions as well. Feel free to come in, ask your questions. If you're new, let me know if you have any questions from being a new viewer. If you do go live, put that in the chat as well so we can connect with you. And then, like I said, I'm going to go live on TikTok. So you guys are going to see me live in prime time on TikTok, supporting live hosts and answering questions. So feel free to ask your questions as well. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate the support. If you have any questions, feel free to ask your questions. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate the support. All right. Thank you for the thumbs up as well. So we're going to go live on TikTok. TikTok Live, live streaming tips. Come in, ask your questions on how to go live. Come in, ask questions on how to go live on TikTok. We are live streaming tips, new live hosts. If you're looking to earn money online, come in, ask your questions on how to earn online. I want to answer questions for new live hosts. Feel free to come in, ask questions. Thank you so much, everybody. We are saying the keywords that matter for the live stream. That's why you hear me saying it, repeating it over and over again, because appreciate you all being here. Feel free to ask your questions on how to go live. We are talking live streaming tips. So we're going to talk about how to go live. The last couple of days we've been talking about how to earn on live. So I've been giving tips and strategies. We've been going through the definitions of how to earn online. If you want to earn on live streaming, we've been talking about that. I'm going to probably go a little deeper when it comes to having products. I think a lot of people are looking to sell something. And so what does that look like for you? How do you engage in that way? What are different things you want to be mindful of as you're looking to build a community and grow based on your specific topic, your niche, as well as connecting with your target audience. So we're going to talk about those things too. So let me know if you guys have questions. I am live as we speak, so feel free to come in, ask your questions. I'm going to share out my live on TikTok. Thank you all for coming in, asking questions as well. Appreciate the support. And we're going to get started in just a few minutes. Feel free to come in, ask questions as we get going. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you all joining me. Appreciate everybody coming in, asking questions as well. We're going to get started. Thank you all for being here. If you are new to the room, feel free to come in, say hello. How you doing, Chef? Welcome to the room. Others coming in, appreciate you all joining. If you are new, come in, ask your questions. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. So this is my 10 o'clock live, almost 10:30 now. So I'm here answering questions about how to go live. So come in, ask your questions as well, friends. Let me know if you have questions as you guys get started. We'll see how this goes. Sometimes the live can be a little sluggish. If it gets too sluggish, we're going to start over, guys. So thank you so much. Thank you all coming in. Appreciate you. If you are new, what is it? Banrek? Thank you so much, Banrek. Welcome to the room as well. Others coming in, appreciate you coming in. We normally do our tapping. We're liking the live. We're activating the room. So feel free to come in and activate the room. My YT friends, thank you for joining me as well. Thank you all for coming in. So we're going to see how this goes. There is a notion if your live gets too sluggish in the beginning, you might want to start it over. So I may start this live over. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to give it like maybe 1 or 2 more minutes and see if it warms up a little bit more. But in the meantime, come in, ask your questions, friends. We are talking about how to go live, live streaming tips for my new live hosts. Feel free to ask questions on how to go live and build your community, everyone. In the meantime, we're going to get started in just a little bit. So come in, start liking the live, tapping the screen. Grateful Amy, welcome to the room. Or Emma, I'm sorry. Welcome to the room, friend. If you guys are new, come on in, ask your questions. We are talking how to go live. Feel free to ask questions, friends. Thank you so much. If you come on in, you can grab your daily hearts meat as well. The heart meat is the next thing you want to get. We're going to give this 1 more minute and then we may start it over again. So that's something you want to keep in mind. If your room is too sluggish, you might want to start it over. So I'm going to start this one over. haven't done that in a while, but I think it's important. Let's see. I'm going to go. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Um, TikTok Live, TikTok Live, live streaming tips. Welcome to the room, everybody. Appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much. Appreciate you all joining the live. Feel free to come in, ask questions about how to go live, my friends. If you are new, afraid, shy, feel free to ask your questions. Thank you all for joining. We're going to get started in just a minute. Thank you so much. We are talking all things going live. If you are new to the live, come on in. We're going to get started right away. So come in, ask your questions. Thank you so much for joining me. We are going to get started in just a few minutes. We are talking all things going live. So we get started. Like I said, I want to make sure the live is active. We're going to start it over. I haven't done this in a while where you start your live and you warm it up again and bring it back. So that's what I'm doing. I'm rewinding. I'm bringing the live back. So thank you all for being here. Let me know if you guys have questions. This is my 10 o'clock live. We are starting it over again, friends. Thank you so much for coming in, asking questions. We are going to get started in just a minute. I'm going to share it out one more time. Let's see. Thank you all for coming in. This is my 10 o'clock live, talking new live streaming tips for new live hosts. So come in, ask questions, friends. So the live was a little sluggish the first time around. Welcome to the room, everybody. Feel free to come in. How you doing, pretty girl? Map a breakthrough and deeply rooted. Welcome to the rooms. Other friends coming in, feel free. Africa Uncovered, welcome to the room. If you are new, put new in the chats. Appreciate you coming back, friends, or coming to the room. Thank you so much. We are liking the live, so we're starting over. We just did a quick refresh. And I tell people all the time, if your live is being a little sluggish, I don't want you guys to sit there and just tolerate it. You want to start it over. That's another strategy. Just start the live over. Deeply Rooted, welcome to the room. Thank you so much. Feel free to say hello in the chat. Others coming in, feel free to say hi as well. So we'll see if the room gets warmed up a little bit better than the first time around. So we'll see how this goes, everybody. Thank you all for being here. Feel free to come in, ask your questions. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. Let me know if there's any questions on how to go live. Thank you all for being here. We are getting started, my friends. Thank you so much. Hopefully you guys are able to engage and see me. Come in, ask your questions. Hey, Bran, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here. Simply SP, welcome to the room as well. Thank you all for joining me. Appreciate that. Thank you, friends. Thank you all for coming in. Feel free to come in, ask your question. Grand Rising. Thank you so much for being here. I started the live over. So I normally don't do that, but it was so sluggish. And I tell people all the time, if you notice your live is being too sluggish to get started, that's a strategy that they tell you to start it over sooner than later. So I stayed for about 3 to 4 minutes and I was like, you know what? Let me start it over because I don't want to sit here for too long. And so now we're getting the flash go early too. Look at there. TikTok gave us 3 TikTok Your Lives. So we got it early. TikTok, that was interesting. Interesting that we got it this early, but we will take it. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate that. Did we achieve it? We achieved it just that quickly. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate you guys helping with that TikTok Your Live and that flash goal. So we got it pretty quickly. That's good, I guess. I suppose it's good. We'll see. I don't know if that's an indicator on how this live is gonna go. It's like, hey girl, this is gonna be a bumpy ride. BB, welcome to the room. Appreciate your friend. We got the flash go super early. We got it within 3 minutes. JB, welcome as well. So you guys are welcome to get your heart needs. Appreciate you guys coming in. You're welcome to get your heart needs. Thank you so much for coming in. Let me know if you guys have questions. Appreciate all the support. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. So I will tell you guys, I always want to make sure you guys see and know what I'm doing. I started my live over. I normally do not do that. I just kind of endure it. Whatever TikTok has for me is for me. I don't presume that it should be something else. But I was like, you know what? Let me start this live over because it was so sluggish in the beginning. And I was like, okay, you know what? I feel like there's something a little bit at a missed here. It wasn't supposed to be that way. So I started it over. So keep that in mind. If you get into your live and you feel as if it's moving rather fairly slow and there's not as much visibility of it being pushed out, start it over. Okay, so start it over. That's a good tip for you guys to know you can start over. Thank you all for coming in. Feel free to come in, ask your questions. If I missed you coming in, I apologize. Say hello. I want to make sure I connect with all of you all. Feel free to say hello. Thank you for those populars, friend. Coach Chantel, how you been, friend? Thank you so much for coming in as well. Appreciate seeing you. BB, you went live yesterday. How was it? Congratulations. How did it feel? Hey, Elle. Good morning. Good morning. How did it feel? Please share. 2.5 hours. Oh my gosh. What a way to jump in. My goodness. It must have did fine if you stayed 2.5 hours. My goodness. And that wasn't your first one though, was it? I feel like you've done it before. You said I got one diamond. Look at you, one diamond, some salt. It is a start, friend. That is awesome. I know it's like, okay, wait a minute, one diamond TikTok, but that is a start, friend. That's good. Wonderful. Everyone from another country. Ooh, okay, okay. What was the topic? What did you talk about? And so you might want to clear your caches and see if that helps. See if that helps a little bit. And then make sure you share it out to your current followers, your viewers. Be sure to let them know you have 5,700. So maybe you can get some current people to come into your live too. So that's what I'll do. I've gone live a couple times, but first time in a long time. Okay. Okay. So yeah, so just share it out. Do kind of that marketing blitz. Clear your caches. When you go in your profile, there is 3 lines in the top right corner. Click that, and that'll kind of clear out what you've been searching and what's in your algorithm, because you might have picked up some things some rooms or places you've been that maybe is not the right fit for what you're trying to do for your live stream, and you're bringing some of those people over to your live too. So people say to clear it out just to be on the safe side. So I would tell you to clear it out. Per Mom, welcome to the room. Thank you so much. When you click the 3 lines, scroll down to settings and privacy. Look at you, friend. You got the rainbow slide. I like that one. I like that one. Thank you so much on the YT friends. How you doing? I just did advice Q&A. Okay. So you were just, connecting with I got a spam likely call. Okay, there we go. I didn't turn on my do not disturb. So I turned the do not disturb on. So you just did a Q&A. So that's good. That's good. Think about your target audience, and maybe that's who you need to include in the room. So Q&A, you just got random people to come in. So think about your topic, who's your target audience, and see if you can connect with them. Shayla, good morning. I'm doing well today. Good morning, Per Mom. Good morning as well. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you all for grabbing that daily harmony. We got the flash goal. The flash goal came back in the first 30 seconds. So we got the flash goal. It was 3 TikTok your lives. So I'm happy to have that over with. So we don't have to worry about it. Rebecca, welcome to the room. Rebecca, Mighty Meal, welcome to the room. You said that's awesome. I just have to think about that. Thank you all for sending your heart me's. I appreciate you all being here. We're doing our early activation, our tapping. We're 9 minutes in. We got 8.5K likes. Let's see if we can get to 10K in 10 minutes. Thank you all for coming in. Appreciate you all. If you guys don't mind sharing out the live as well. New viewers, come on in. TikTok just said a new viewers joining. That's the first time I've seen that. Thank you all for coming in. Hey, Kim Loves Jamaica. Welcome to the room, my friend. My son started us on TikTok. We did some sort of paid ad that attracted people from list of countries. Yes, you got to be careful about those. When you do promote, you want to make sure you do a little bit more um, targeting your demographic you want to reach. But yeah, yeah. So I say that is no good. Not sure, Joe. Not sure, Joe, to fix it. How to fix it? Yeah, you're gonna have to clear your caches. You probably are gonna have to just be really, really focused on who's your right audience. Yeah, the target audience you're talking to. So I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mighty Meal. Appreciate you. 1 month. Should I block lots of them? I mean, how? I don't know if I would necessarily go there. You. I mean, if you're following them back, I would stop following them back. So I would, change that. But no, I don't. I don't know if I would go through that exercise. But you could. You could probably do some. They did. They did roll your chat. Okay, that's good. That's good. If they were commenting, that's good. TikTok said live streaming Q&A session with tips on warming up and getting visibility. I guess we are doing a warm up. We are tapping and liking the live. We're gonna share out the live. If you guys don't mind sharing out the live, you can share it. You can add it to stories. You can repost it. You could do in the middle with what we call a power share, sharing out the live that way as well. So, yeah. So when with them commenting, the comments does help. Um, I don't know if sharing out the live helps because they're going to share it out to all their friends. So I don't know if that's what you want, but they definitely the comments. I learned a lot about their country. I let people come up and talk. It was okay, all right. Well, the thing about letting people come up and talk, hey, simply thank you for all those populars, friend. Thank you so much for the populars. I appreciate it. Coming up, letting them talk, just so that you know, when you have guests up, the presumption level 26. The thing is that they look live too, and their viewers, their audience, their community can see that they're live, and that may bring more people into the room. So you're bringing more people from other countries into your room. So if that's not your demographic, if that's not your audience, be mindful of having guests up on your panels. Okay. Good morning, Dr. Lisa. Seeing you on my live. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate. Seen you on my live. Tell me more. I don't know, friend. You said I came to your live. Let me know if that's what you meant, friend. Let me know if that's what you meant. I was like, that might have been an imposter because I sure would have said something. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, friend. Friend, when is your lives? Tell me when you go live because you said you've been doing pop-ups. You never gave me a time. Right. Our community tiered up. Thank you so much. You said did my live yesterday evening. Thank you, Dr. Lisa. Getting better. Okay, you're welcome. So much to learn. Yes. So keep that in mind. Thank you, BB, for those populars. I appreciate you all coming through. Thank you all for coming in, sharing out the live. So I've been doing this topic for the last couple of days. We'll see if some new friends come in. If you want to earn on live, come in, ask your questions. If you're new to the room, feel free to say hello. We want to say hello back to you. Lisa McKenzie, welcome to the room. Barita, welcome to the room. Mary Kay, thank you so much for being here. Rebecca, thank you so much. Mighty Mill. Mel, thank you so much as well. Give me 1 second. Thank you for that, Simply SB. I appreciate the Dr. Lisa Cares. I'm afraid to share the live. You might get my followers. Yeah, friend, I don't know neither. Thank you all, friend, for being here. Martine, thank you, new viewers. Thank you all for coming in if you're new viewers. Appreciate y'all coming through. I had to drink some water. It was only yesterday at 5 p.m. Navy time. My live is Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Okay. And okay. I'm gonna have to remember that. 5 p.m. You said Navy time. What is that? Is that Eastern? You said Navy time. What does that mean? My tapper is setting My Tapper is sending gifts as well. Is it really? Thank you, Tapper. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much. Um, those who are coming in, I'm seeing a new feature, y'all. It says new viewer. Have y'all seen that? When new people are coming in, it says new viewer, and then it says their name. New viewer, Jewel Vashi. Hey, Jewel. That's new. Yes, it moves around. Oh my gosh. Okay. Have y'all seen that? I need you in your Tapper in my next life. I heard that, friend. Hey, oh wow. Yeah. I was like, wait a minute, why does it keep saying new viewer? So I'm catching the first couple words, then I realize it says their whole name. Yeah, so that's a new have y'all seen that yet? That's a new one. So it's saying who are new viewers in my room, who are coming in and connecting. And my new viewers, if you're new, say hello. If you're coming through. But yeah, that's what it's saying now. If people are new to the room, let me know if any of you guys have seen that yet. Dr. Diamond, welcome to the room. Appreciate you, friend. Other folks coming in, thank you so much for joining. If you're new to the room, say hello. How you doing? Thank you for the rose, friend. Say hello so we can say hello back to you. Thank you for that rose and that daily heart me. Appreciate the support. Um, and so, yes, thank you for the rose as well, Barita. Thank you, friend. I appreciate that. Thank you for the populars. No, I haven't seen it, but I can see how that feature can be helpful. Yeah, yeah. My gold poplars are missing. Really? They're not under exclusive. You don't see them under exclusive when you click the gift box. Click the gift box and scroll down to exclusive, and you should see them there. That's where they should be. I don't know if you're trying to click them from the heart me area. They should be under exclusive. Thank you all for coming in. Appreciate you all. So we talked about earning online for the past couple of days. It's been kind of the topic of the week. I'm happy to review it, readdress it. Thank you for that. Look at there. Thank you for that. Appreciate that, friend. Thank you for that money gun. Whoa. I lost the Go Pops a lot too. Really? It's all records on the exclusive. All records on your. Well, it should say songs. That should be another feature. Let me see. Oh, I'm sending myself roses. So you see, let me turn my camera around for you guys. Okay, you see gifts, songs. Songs has the records. That's the records under songs. If you scroll over, you should see exclusive. Under exclusive, you should see the pops. Should be there under the exclusive tab. You said not sure what's going on. Interesting. So you don't. So it's not. It's confused, huh? It's all mixed up. Interesting. Yeah, it should be a separate line item for songs. That's the new one. Whether you can send out the record, that's the newest one. So yeah. So you should see something else. Thank you all for coming in. Appreciate you. If we're gonna talk a little bit about if you want to go live, how do you earn on live? So I've started this topic off giving definitions. I think most of you know the definition. So is that not true? Maybe I will go out and come back in. Yeah, see if that works. Yeah, go out and come back in. Doctor, you have a birthday battle scheduled? I don't. I didn't get a person to battle with me. I was gonna do it today, but the times. So I could have picked somebody that would have done like a later night battle. I guess I could have done that. I probably should have. Because I saw a couple options. I was just trying to do it like doing my regular time since people are already here. They scared. I think they are. I think so. I think that's what's happening. I think that's what's happening. So nobody said that they wanted. So you can put it out on a listserv. I put it on the listserv. I put it twice in two different places, and nobody chimed in. So then there were other people chiming in for a different time. Same day, but different times. Because I was saying 6 o'clock as opposed to 8 or 9. That's kind of where my mind was. But you said I could battle at any time. I could. So I could try to find somebody. I could chime in on one of those other posts and see. I could battle at any time, though. I mean, I don't have to do it today. In my mind, I was like, oh, maybe I'll do it while I'm away. Come battle me. You win with 0. um, I don't know. Maybe I'll do it on my birthday, my actual birthday. I just have to figure out what time I'm gonna go live. So maybe I'll do it. Yeah, I gotta figure out where I'm at, y'all. I don't even know where I'm gonna be at. I think that's the first thing. Let me find out where I'm going to be. So that'll be. Hey Dixie, how you doing, friend? Dixie Ray, welcome, friend. How's everything going? How you feeling? Um, so hopefully I figure out where I'm gonna be by Tuesday, and I'll do it on Tuesday. I'll just do it on Tuesday, and then on Tuesday I'll take a look and see who's out there. I hope it's someplace great. I I I don't think there's a bad location out of the short list I gave him. I don't think there's a bad option in the bunch. So we'll see. Um, I don't think he picked Paris. I don't think he did because of our anniversary, because we kind of talked about that one. So I think that got crossed out. I want to say that one got crossed out, but I was kind of looking forward to it. Um, TikTok said discussing live streaming tips for beginners. Thank you, TikTok. Doing much better. That's good, friend. I don't think he picked there. I don't think. I don't know. I don't know about the other choices. Everything seems kind of, up in the air. So we'll see. I'm tempted to ask, but I'm like, let me just be surprised. So I'm gonna let him surprise me. So we'll see. Somebody's comment got filtered. And then real quick, if you are in the agency, we're hitting our 1 year anniversary. So what has happened for the past couple nights is that TikTok is sending out renewals to people who joined the agency back in the beginning in July, late July, July 31st, in early August. So every day, those are being sent out in the evening. And so just know to go to your agency tab to check it. So that's for anybody who is still with the agency. You have 15 days to renew it. So I'm going to be doing these announcements a little bit more because I don't want people to miss it and be like, oh, Doc, you never told me. What is the agency? Creator Network Agency is a free program to get support for your live stream, training, monetization strategies we're going to talk about today, as well as helping you with if you're in trouble with TikTok. Smart Growth with Stacy, welcome to the room. So if you're not in compliance, you're going to get a violation or at risk of getting banned. Agencies can support and submit an inquiry on your behalf. So that's what I do. I am an agency owner and manager. So I help people with their live stream. Can I inbox your message for ideas on new adventure? I'm talking for niche. I'm taking for niche. Okay, your new adventure you're taking for your niche. Yeah, inbox me. Yeah, sure, message me. I'll answer questions. Sure. My time, Central Time, going live Tuesday, Thursday, and some pop-ups 5 p.m. Okay, 5 p.m. Central. Gotcha. That's 6 p.m. for me. Gotcha. Okay. Can I join your live? Spam, you're in the room. You are here, friend. Welcome to the room. Thank you so much. So welcome to the room, Spam. Let me know if you have questions. Bryn, you said 5 p.m. Central Time. Gotcha. 5 p.m. Central. Okay. So I will remember that, and that's the next time you go live is Saturday. Gotcha. Okay, thanks, Dr. Lucy. You're welcome. Hey, Rachel, welcome to the room. So if you are an agency and you got a notification, it is going to show up as a system notification. It will also show up under the Creator Network box to renew. All right? You have 15 days to renew. If you let those 15 days lapse, you are out there in those TikTok streets. And you have to go through the process of reapplying officially. So currently the renewal is just that. You just hit the renewal button and accept. Otherwise, you have to make sure that you meet TikTok's qualifications for joining an agency, as well as any other requirements that are out there. All right. Thank you so much, others. Let me know if you have any questions. I don't think I have a lot of people in the agency in the room. I'll talk about the agency because I do use this to recruit. You do have to be a live host, so keep that in mind. You have to be going live already to get approved. Hey, Karen, welcome to the room. Others coming in, appreciate you guys. Thank you all for supporting. So yeah, you already have to be going live to get accepted into the agency. That's for any agency, and you have to have a plan to go live at least 4 days out the week for about 61 minutes each, if not longer. You want to grow your community. You want to build. You want to have a presence here. You want to be actively engaging so that you can build out your live stream. Let me know if there's questions about the agency. I can talk more about my agency. I just want to make sure I'm answering your question. New viewer, Brenda, welcome to the room. That is a new. I like that feature, y'all. It says new viewer in a person's name, so I'm gonna continue to shout those folks out as they come into the room. If I see it at the bottom, it is quite noticeable. It's not like super large, but it has the white letters, kind of like when people send gifts. You can see where the white is a little highlighted. They have the new viewer highlighted like that, so you can see it. So just so that you know, hopefully everybody sees that new feature and you can shout out, thank you very much, friends. Thank you, Mighty. Thank you for the kisses. I appreciate it. You can shout out your new viewers in the room. So just a new way to do it. All right. So let's talk about earning. Karen, you said, do I have to give you my personal information to get into my accounts to join? Do I have to give you my personal information to get in my accounts to join? Um, what you're gonna So answer is no. What you're gonna do is you are gonna give me your contact information so I can put you on my database to send you emails. So you can give me an email address. That's essentially what you're gonna do. But it doesn't have to be the email address for your TikTok account or anything like that. Matter of fact, I would tell you probably not to do that. But you would apply under the Creator Network program, and you would accept the 1 year contract to be under the agency. And once you accept it, um, you're part of the agency officially. And then for you to get communications and to join my school community, you do have to fill out my contact form. There's a form you fill out, and that's it. And then you join the school community by clicking apply to the school community, and I have to accept it. So it's about 2 or 3 steps you got to take though. That's cool. I haven't seen that yet. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Let me know if that answers your question, Karen. Do you currently go live, Karen? Let me know. I don't, but as an agency person, I don't deal with your. Okay, that's simple. Yeah, super simple. I don't, I don't have access to your account. Does that make sense? So I don't do your account. Your account is your account. Um, I can see your account on the Backstage system, and I can look at your analytics that for your go live only. But I don't have control of your account. As a matter of fact, if something happened to your account, like you got hacked or something, agencies really can't do anything. You have to talk to TikTok about that. Anything to do with your money and your access, when it comes to like um, somebody hacking you or something like that, that's a conversation that you would have to have with TikTok. I can give you some guidance on maybe where to send, a help desk ticket and some other things you could do to say that you were hacked, because there's a website you can go to. But your account is your account. Yeah. Yes, go live at least 3 times a week. Oh, that's good. That's good. Karen, that's awesome. Dr. Fleeta, welcome to the room. Thank you so much for being here. Content creator, body care, motivational. Awesome, awesome. Well, welcome, friend. That's good. So let me know if you guys have questions. I'll move on from the agency talk. I appreciate you guys supporting. Let me know if you have questions about joining. You can join. You can message me through Service Plus on the side here. Hey, BB. You can message me on Service Plus or send a message here. This is also Service Plus. Okay, so, but let me know if you have questions. The past couple of days, we were talking about definitions. We were talking about definitions for Go Live. And we talked about coins, we talked about diamonds, we talked about rewards. If you don't know what any of that stuff means, put in the chat, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, Doc. I'll repeat myself, but I know a few of you have been here, and so you've heard me talk through this either my 10 o'clock or my 4 o'clock. I'm actually going to skip to Service Plus, and I'm going to talk about Service Plus and digital products a little bit more. That's a topic that I don't talk enough about. And I don't talk enough about it. I mean, you said I don't know. Okay. Let me do a quick recap. Let's do a quick recap. Others come in our room. And then we'll kind of skip to the last topics because I know I usually start with the front end. I'm going to go backwards this time. And really quickly about digital products, I want to talk about it in the sense that a lot of people are coming here because they have some services, something that they're offering. So I'm going to talk about like what does it mean to offer something, how do you go about that in this digital space, and something other things you might want to keep in mind as you do have something you want to promote. All right. I know, but not from you said I know, but not from experience. Okay. Okay. Others coming in, appreciate you guys. We got 28 shares. If you guys don't mind sharing out the live too, let's see if we can get some more friends in the room. We're right now we're at 53,000 likes, and so liking the live, it's going well. I appreciate you all liking the live. Thank you so much for the follow, Mo. Appreciate you. Never stop dreaming. Welcome to the room, my friend. Others coming in, feel free to ask questions, especially if you're new. So this topic is for my new friends too. So I want you guys to kind of understand, the process here when it comes to monetizing, earning money on live. Okay, so we're gonna talk about that. Um, Thank you so much, Holly Q. I saw you come in as well. Okay, thank you so much. Hey, how you doing, Ling? Welcome for the rose, the title gifter. Rachel, welcome to the room as well. Okay, so definitions, just a couple quick definitions. I'm going to recap, shared very selectively. Okay, appreciate it, friend. Okay. couple definitions we want to keep in mind. When it comes to coins, coins are what you put on your account based on either going to TikTok's website or going here in the app. If you click the gift box below, your coin amount is in the lower right corner or it says the word recharge. If it says recharge, that means that you have to add more coins in your account. If you click that word or those numbers, depending on if you have coins there, it will take you to inside the app where you can recharge. I will tell you to pause. Don't do it in the app. There's a little line that says recharge on the website, tiktok.com/coin. Go there to recharge, and that will allow you to recharge at a 25% discount so you get more coins for your money. You are actually using your money, whether it's your credit card, debit card, whatever, to add coins on your account. I tell you guys not to break the bank. Start off with maybe $10, $20, something where you can have coins, and then you can decide how you recharge in the future. As you have coins on your accounts, coins can come from viewers. Live hosts can put coins on their accounts. You can actually exchange any gifting rewards that you received. You can exchange that for more coins. So that's the way a lot of people will start off. Maybe they've gone to some lives and they added some money on their own at first. But then as they start going to lives, supporting other lives, maybe becoming a guest, guests can get gifts sent to them or the live host. Then they'll have coins, rewards that they've earned. They can exchange those for coins, okay? So coins is what you use to send gifts, all right? That's ultimately what's happening, using coins to send gifts. Now, when you send a gift, the live host is me right now. You guys are viewers. The live host, hey, per mom, receives a diamond in exchange. So you guys send a gift, that gift becomes a diamond. Gifts, whatever amount you sent, however many you sent, is equal to that amount in diamonds. So if you send 10 roses are 1 coin each. 1 coin each, 10 roses, you got 10 coins, you get 10 diamonds. All right? So that's how that works. Let me know if that's clear. I think we're clear on that. So I just want to make sure I said that out loud. 10 coins, 10 roses equals 10 diamonds. Vibes, welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Yes. All right, perfect. Phoebe, thank you for the Dr. Lisa ears. So as you receive diamonds as a live host, you are collecting diamonds from the gifting that happens. So those diamonds become gifts. Those gifts become diamonds, and those diamonds can become rewards. Will become rewards. I shouldn't say can. Will become rewards based on a percentage. Okay? So 10 gifts, 10 diamonds, is not $10. It's not 10 cents. It's going to be a percentage. That percentage of what you get is based on what you did in that live. Okay? So that's what happens. It's a percentage. Does that make sense? Are we good there? So you're getting a percentage of earnings. Thank you so much for that daily heart me. And so that percentage is determined based on how you perform in your live. And so that will turn into your rewards, your money. And so TikTok has what's called the scale live rewards that determines how that percentage is broken down. Thank you, Created New KDP in marketing. Welcome to the real friend. And so that percentage is based on what you did in that live stream. So if you, there's two different categories under the Scale Live Rewards. The Scale Live Rewards has every live that you do. So it's called per live missions. And then everything you do in the week, during that week. Weeks on TikTok Street starts from Monday to Sunday. That's the current start dates. Monday to Sunday. And so ultimately, what you do on that live during the week also is part of the weekly missions. So you have per live missions, weekly missions. That factors into how much you are going to earn from your live stream. Okay? Thank you so much, Coach Rhonda. Appreciate you. How to keep coming back in. Others joining me. Let me know if you guys have questions. We're talking about how to earn on live. And so we have a couple different ways we're earning. And so the Scale Live Rewards turns into essentially how much you're going to earn based on those diamonds you received. You don't earn anything if you don't get no diamonds. You don't get diamonds, you don't earn from your live stream from that particular monetization when it comes to the gifting monetization. Does that make sense? Are we good? You following me? People make money on lives from gifting, or does money really come from services? Both. Both. New viewer Jay, welcome to the room. Both ways you can earn money. You earn money from gifting. When people send you a gift, whether it's a daily heart me, which is a gift, it is a gift, or whether it is a rose, substantial amount from services. The substantial amount from services. It depends. I mean, people do well with gifting too. Those rooms that get those pretty big gifts, yeah, people do pretty well. Yeah. Yeah. So, Karen, thank you so much for the populars. I appreciate it. So, yeah, when you're an A-leaguer, just so that you know, when you're an A-leaguer, their requirement to stay in the A-league equates to a little over $1,000 a day that they have to earn. I need to learn more about that. Yes, yes. They're essentially making a little bit over $1,000 a day based on staying in A1, the A1ers. Okay? Oh my gosh. What is that? It said metamorphosis. I love it. That was awesome. I'll need to learn more about that. Yes. Yes. So they do pretty well. Those A1ers, they're putting in some time and effort. Don't get me wrong. But that's pretty much what it's very close to $1,000 a day that they have to earn. They get a percentage of that. They still don't get all of it. They get a percentage of it. So it just depends on what's happening throughout that live. And then on top of that, if they have services, that's another way to earn. Yeah. Thank you so much for that, Coach Rhonda. That was super cute. I love a good butterfly. No matter how it comes, I love me a butterfly. Yes, so thank you, friend. So yes, so keep that in mind. Wani, welcome to the room. Appreciate you as well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the hand art. Back at you. Back at you, my friend. Yes. So yeah, hello everyone. Hello. So keep that in mind. So now, okay, so that was the recap. Coins, create gifts, gifts, create diamonds, diamonds, create rewards. All right? Did you get your flash goal? I did. I did. It was super early. It was like within the first 30 seconds. Let me say this too. I restarted this live. It was sluggish. First 4 minutes, it was like TikTok was like, I don't know if I want to go live for you. I don't know if we want to do this. And so I restarted. So I did restart it. When I restarted it, as soon as I restarted it, like within 30 seconds, I got the flash goal. So it was super quick. So we're good. It was 3 TikTok Your Lives. That's what it was. Thank you so much for that daily heart me. I appreciate it, friend. So, so Scale Live Rewards determines how much you earn. Scale Live Rewards determines how much you earn. So that is based on 2 categories. Per week category and each and every live, per live category. Okay? Hey, Digital, Simply SB, welcome back. A flash goal is what? A flash goal. Mighty Mel, she said, wait a minute, you said flash goal. What is that? So I have a live goal. If you see this up here, you see the little gifts that are up here. This is the live goal that I set. I picked some gifts that I wanted for my live today, and those are considered the live. That's my goal for today. The live goal gets replaced by TikTok will send. Thank you, Digital X-Ray. Appreciate you, friend. TikTok will send a flash goal to activate your room, to get people to gift and support the live stream, and you have 15 minutes to achieve it. So they give a random set of gifts that they're asking you to get from your viewers. Thank you, friend. Appreciate it. It froze for a second. I was like, what's happening? Thank you, friend. I appreciate the Superwoman. Thank you so much for the Dr. Lisa Givens. Those are pretty. They are pretty. I love that one. That is just a great gift. And so the flash goal will pop up on your screen. You have 15 minutes to achieve it. And it's random. They give you, based on what they think your room could do, they give you a random set of gifts that you have to achieve. It's one gift, and it's this random process. Alicia, welcome to the room, friend. And so you have to achieve it. So that is, and then you can pin it on the page every 5 minutes. You're asking your room to support. Typically, it's a 1 coin gift. It has gone up higher, and I think what happens, it goes higher when you can dismiss it. You don't have to do the flash goal. If you're somebody who's known for dismissing it and not doing it, I think you typically do have a higher amount that TikTok wants you to achieve. Thank you for the wink winks. And so you'll see a hand heart, which is 100 coins, or I've seen some other higher coin gifts too. So just keep that in mind. You want to make sure you don't dismiss it. I don't typically. New viewer, Debbie, welcome to the room as well. Let me know if you have questions. I keep saying new viewer, you guys, because TikTok will send a message and it now says new viewer and the person's name. So I think that's pretty cool. So now you know who's coming to your room and they're announcing it as a new viewer for your room. So what if you don't meet the flash goal? Nothing happens. I mean, there's times we haven't achieved it. I think the attempt is what matters. So as long as you attempt to do it, and it may take your room some time to get the hang of it and actually give back and support in that way. But you want to attempt it. Thank you, friend. I know people are feeling a certain way about TikTok's flash goals and stuff like that. But again, it's about getting your room activated, helping to help people understand how they can support the live host in any small way. And the flash goal is one of those ways to do it. All right. Okay, so we said Scale Live Rewards. That's where we're at. Scale Live Rewards is based on you, what happens in your live. So per live, you got to do 2 things. You have to have go live at least 25 minutes or more. That will give you 38%. The most you can earn under the Scale Live Rewards per live is 40%. So go live 25 minutes or more will get you 38 of that percent. And then if you get 5 new followers, you get 2%. 38 plus the 2 is your 40. So those are the 2 things you need to achieve every single live. You are paying attention to how long you go live and how many new followers you got. And so, lately TikTok has been acting a little funny towards the live streams. It's been hard to get that traffic and visibility. And so I haven't seen as many new followers following the live posts. So if you're a new follower, new viewer, and you haven't followed me, this is a good time to do it. All right. So go ahead and click that follow button if you're in the room. But with that, it's those two factors: how many new followers you have, as well as how long you've been going live. What happens if you don't get the 5? Oh, you're what in my life? You don't get that 2%. You get 1%. One new follower is 1%. Between 3 and 4 so 1 and 2 followers is 1%. 3 and 4 followers is 1.5%. 5 followers or more is 2%. So that's how it works. Thank you so much for that spark cake. I saw your friend in the heart knee. Keita Love, welcome to the room. Thank you so much, friend. Okay, so great info per usual. You're welcome. You're welcome. So, okay, got it. 1 versus 2 wouldn't make a difference yet. So new. So no reason to stress. No reason to stress regardless. No reason to stress regardless. I would say this. It does make a little bit of a difference as you're growing your live stream. Because you can see it in real time. You're like, oh, 1%, I was going to get $9. 2%, I'm like at 11. So, and I say every penny adds up. You say I just got the one diamond, but I'm not going to give up. There we go, friend. Every penny adds up. So I would say a little bit of a bump depending on what's happening in your room, but you decide what that looks like. And there's a live earlier in the week. I don't think I got my 5. I think I got 4. And I was like, you know what, it is what it is. It's time to go off this live, and I can hang out a little bit longer to see if somebody pops in and decides to follow and make that connection, or I can leave now. And I decided to leave. I was like, whatever. Where do I check to see how many diamonds I have? When you're in your live, you could swipe the little house at the corner. There's a little house that's right here. Or you can take your finger from right to left and swipe over. So I just slid my finger over. I'm looking at the screen. You guys can't tell I'm looking at a screen, but this is the screen that gives me some analytics about my live stream. One of those features will say, Scale Live Rewards is in the middle. It'll say how much you earn for this live, what percentage you're earning currently versus your weekly missions, the weekly. And then right under that it says diamonds for this live, and it'll tell you to the right side how many diamonds it is. Hey, Quiet Acre Farm, welcome to the room, friend. How you doing? 1 or 2 or 1 diamond. There's actually a 1.5 diamond too that you can get. Percentage, 1.5%. Yeah, so quite interesting, y'all. Those coming in, appreciate you all. Thank you so much for the likes. I see you all. Appreciate the support. So keep that in mind. Scale Live Rewards determines what you earn per live, what's happening for that live. I've been going live for 48 minutes. What percentage am I going to earn based on my time duration, the live duration? How much am I going to earn from that? So I've been going live for 47 minutes. What's the answer? Pop quiz. 38. Oh, look at you, Desiree. Well, hello, friend. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Chiming in. You said 38? Yes, that is correct. So 38%. So 38% is what I earn. If I had some viewers in my room, they have this new feature that says new viewers, and they decided to follow me. It's like, okay, what percentage would I earn from those follows? What percentage will I earn from those follows? If it happens to miss something following Is there a way I can see that before the live ends? If I happen to miss something, something following is, I don't know the question you're asking me for my live, like how do you get access to it? Let me know if that's what you're asking. You could go to my YouTube channel because I am co-streaming. I mean, more percentage. How do you get more percentage? The max you can earn is that 2% based on um, those 5 followers. Yeah. So, okay. So, let me know if there's other questions about that. Appreciate you all. Yeah, the max you can earn is that 2% based on 5 followers. And you said I need more percentages. Let me know what you meant. 40% is the max you can earn overall. So the 38 plus the 2 per live, that's the most you can earn. So how do I adjust the 13% is the other way to earn. How do I adjust the phone so it's not putting a strain on my eyes? You can bring the phone up some more. Let's do this. That's super close. Yeah, you could be right here. Yeah. That's all I can tell you. I pushed my phone back a little bit, but I can see from here. Do 45 minutes is 38%. So 61 minutes is no. The max you can earn is 38% after 25 minutes. Yeah, don't matter. If you went 3 hours, the max you're going to earn is 38% for duration, for time duration. Yeah. So yeah, let me know if you got that. He said, sorry, Tampa. No problem. Okay, Desiree. I forgot to look sometimes. Okay. Thank you so much. Let's see. You guys are, I think you can swipe on the side when you real-time analytics. Yep. Yep. So the house and swiping from right to left. So when I take my finger, I put my finger on the right side and I swipe over and I see all my analytics. You could do both ways. There's a little house in the corner right here too. So that's how you see it. So why do you do for 61 minutes? What we were just talking about is for monetization purposes only. So for monetization purposes only is how you figure out how much you're going to earn for that live. That's all that was monetization purposes only. The 61 minutes is a different analytics. It's a different metric for what you're focusing on. You're focusing on getting pushed out more visibility. Going live for a valid go live day is over 60 minutes. So you need to go 61 minutes or more for it to count as a valid go live day. Okay? So let me know if that makes sense. Now that is for tracking how many days you go live. You know, essentially they want you to go 61 minutes and that's how it gets tracked. Yeah. So are we good there? I'm going to move on. I know this live, I was supposed to be trying to do the Service Plus and digital products first. I think it's important to know those definitions. Mighty Mail, let me know if you're still here. So true. Services, yes. So I was going to talk about services because here's what happens. Yes, awesome. What we were just talking about was gifting, okay? Gifting is important. And they actually do align with what I'm about to talk about with services because if you're in your room and people are not engaging in the gifting because your services, TikTok don't eat off that. Not really. They eat a little bit, but not much. New viewer, Pearls, welcome to the room. Feel free to come in and follow the live host friends. A new viewer, Shell, welcome to the room as well. Feel free to follow the live host. Okay, so TikTok doesn't eat off your services the way you're looking to grow and build and expand. They benefit from the gifting. So keep that in mind. I don't want you guys to miss that because you're missing a big piece of this. If you're not hoping for, if you're looking for more visibility, if you're looking for growth, if you're looking for the things that's going to get you pushed out a little bit more, then it's going to require you to have engagement in your live stream. All right. So you want to have that engagement, and you want to kind of consider ways to make it a win-win for you and for TikTok. Okay? So what does that mean for people to come in and support your live goal based on your Service Plus? What does that mean for people to come in and click viewer wishes based on, again, your services you're offering and the things you're doing? This has become a big topic of conversation because depending on what you're doing in your live stream, hey Misty, thank you so much, friend, for that daily heart me. Depending on what you're doing in your live stream, you could have more engagement and more viewership if people are coming in to get something from you. You know, they want to know, are you going to be the solution they're seeking? So why did you ask if I was still here? So that I can know you're still here, so since you wanted to know about the gifting. Thank you, BB. Appreciate your friend. Thank you. So why did you ask if I was still here? Because you asked about. Okay, yeah, I just want to make sure you were still following me. Because you asked about. You didn't know what the gifting information was about. So can you set up the live goals? Ambitious May, welcome, friend. Can you set the live goals before you go live? Yes. Shayla, yes. You actually want to. You actually should. Yeah, so you can spend some time there. How's everyone this morning? We're doing well, my friend. Misty, welcome to the room. Ambitious May, hello, friend. Thank you so much. Thank you for that music note. Thank you for that daily heart, that Dr. Lisa Gears too. And the wink winks. Thank you both for gifting. I appreciate the support. Okay, so here's the deal. Hey, Ambitious May. Here's the deal. I want you guys to pay attention to this. When it comes to your services, you said, I love your lives. Thank you, Zoe, Wendy. Appreciate you, friend. How you set up live goals? Let me show you, friend. Let's see. Thank you so much. I went live and didn't know what I was doing. Just stay with me, friend. You're good. Just keep going live, though. You'll get the hang of it, but let me know if you had a specific question you didn't know what you were doing to set up your live goal. Is that what you're referring to too? So thank you all for being here. Appreciate that. Yes, thank goodness it is Friday. I'm feeling it, y'all. Feeling it. Thank you, BB. Appreciate you, friend. Okay, so if you are live, we're going to go here. I'm just going to hit the plus sign. We're going to go to the live side. And now we're live. Now we're on the live setup screen. On the live setup screen, you see where it says go live? Right above it, it has the title of the live. And it says live. I didn't mean to hit it. Darn it. Okay, sorry about that. I hit it before I meant to. Okay, let's go back. Okay, right here it says live go. We're going to hit the live go. Okay, that screen pops up. This is our live go. Velma, welcome to the room. Others coming in, appreciate you guys. Thank you for the populars. Appreciate everybody coming in and supporting and engaging. I appreciate all the support. We have our gift goal, which is our live goal. That's what we talk about up here. We have our super fans. If we want people to become a super fan, we have that here. And then TikTok has what's called the gallery goal. That's the goal under my photo. If you go to my page, my photo up here, Sweetie Pie, welcome to the room. If you click the gallery on that mini profile, it'll take you to the list of gifts that TikTok has. TikTok created a list of gifts based on your league. You cannot change those. Those are based on your league, but that's where people can become title gifters. Those gifters are gifts that you're getting. It'll pop up on the screen, title gifter. They're like solidifying their name in your live stream for the week. Okay? And so you, thank you, Sweetie Pie. And so you want people to become your title gifter. You want to pay attention to that so you can go support them as well. I need to find a smoother way to get people to give without sounding pushy. Will you use your viewer wishes? I like your viewer wishes too. Play around with that concept to see what makes sense for your room, but don't, you can talk about it. One of the things I have a timer on. Here's a good practice. You have to set it up every time. For viewer wishes, no. For your live goal, yes. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you, Velma. Thank you, friend. Um, Live goal you have to set every time. Yes. So I'm going to go through that in a second. Here's the thing about viewer wishes. Here's the thing about everything in your life. Maybe I should say this differently. I like my viewer wishes is the live goal. Yes. Here's the thing about everything in your life. You got to talk about it. You have to talk about it. There are people who talk about it in a way. Hey, Lane, thank you. You're welcome, friend. Porch Talk with Pamela, welcome to the room. There are people who come in and they talk about their live goal and they'll pin it and they'll say, hey, I have this live goal. You can change the verbiage here if you want to say something other than send this gift in the live and be a contributor. You can say, it makes me uncomfortable. You're going to get used to it. You have to get used to it. Yeah. I will say this, the people who grow and do well is because they've now either gotten their room to a point where you don't have to talk about it because people know what to do, or they've talked about it. I will say it's actually a very good practice because I've seen it executed in a way where I was in a room. I'll tell you guys, I was in a room. TikTok AI says breaking down how to use live goals for visibility. Ask about your live strategy. That was good, TikTok. I like that. That was a good one. I was in a room. This gentleman, he does. It's kind of hard to describe, but basically his room is all about people who are scammers, and he's helping you to identify people who are out here doing scamming type behaviors, especially those scammers that will call and prey on elderly or people who are not fully aware of the different types of scams. So he has a room. It's like thousands in the room. I think lots of it is like having a tip jar and just reminding them that it's there. You are entertaining. That's true. I like that. Thank you so much. How you doing, Nars? Thank you so much. Desiree, you are absolutely right. TikTok. Be all up on our business. I know. Hey, friend. How you doing? I think that's a good analogy, like a tip jar. So what he would do, he would do these calls. It was almost like he was trying to prank the scammers. I think that's pretty much what he was doing. I don't know why I ended up in this live, and I sat in this live for about an hour, y'all. I think I was just trying to figure out what's gonna happen with these calls. I don't know what happened, but it was interesting. It was interesting. It was definitely an interesting live, and I saw a live this morning where the lady blocked a level 50 gifter because she couldn't contribute. Oh, scam hunter guy, my daughter loves that, does she? Wait a minute, Wani, I'm not sure what happened. She blocked a level 50 gifter. You blocked a level 50 because the level 50 didn't contribute? Yeah, that's ridiculous. Some people just don't understand what's happening here. I use the tip analogy like restaurants. Everyone knows if you don't tip, you shouldn't go. That's true. Yep. Yep. That's so mean. It is. I was like, oh wow. Yeah, that's super mean. So so in this live, he had so many people in the room. Yeah, because she couldn't contribute today. So people in the comments said gifting was stupid. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. The live host blocked, and the viewers disagreed with the live host. They disagreed with the live host. Like, why would you block somebody for that reason? It's stupid. I think that's what you're saying. I mean, I think thanking people for sharing and liking is important too. It helps as well. It does. You're building that relationship. Delita, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for supporting. Here's the deal, and I've said this before, and I don't think there's anything I can do to change this. I think TikTok needs to do something to educate people on the etiquette, the overall ways to engage. No, they say gifting live hosts was stupid, but the live host blocked somebody because they didn't gift. Yeah, I think TikTok needs to change the etiquette in terms of how people can support and engage. Because if you're trying to scale the ecosystem of live host, and people are doing this, and they're giving a lot of good value. Now, the rooms that there's no value, I'm just saying. There's levels to this. So there's rooms with no great value. I will agree with that. Dee Dee, thank you so much, friend. Happy birthday, friend. But there are rooms that are given a lot of great value. There's a lot of rooms that are educating, training, where you would have to go and pay hundreds for a seminar, webinar, a master class, and you're getting it here for free. If you stay, you should support. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, I like that, sweetie pie, because there almost should be an expiration on if you can stay in a room long enough. If you stay in a room longer than 10 minutes, for you to stay in that room, you got to do something. Or else, bye-bye. You shouldn't be able to sit in someone's room. We can't do it for Candy Crush. Candy Crush stops you. You either got to pay to extend your turn, Candy Crush, or you got to wait several hours before you can play again. I used to be addicted to Candy Crush, y'all. I agree. We have to change viewers' minds about gifting. Absolutely. Absolutely. I give my max three to four times to come in and do not do anything. I heard that. That's very true. You said good rule. Costs nothing to tap. That's true. That's true. Yep. You got to do something. You keep coming back means you're getting something. Yes. Yes. And so I think they need to educate viewers on engagement, because I don't think that's fair. I'm a strong believer. I've been doing this for too long, and there's time, energy, and effort, and there's people who are. I think about most of the people in this room are doing some level of preparation before they go do their live. I know Elle puts in quite some time to come up with her live topic and how she's going to structure it. Now, granted, she's getting assistance. We all can use AI and get assistance, but the time and effort to put that in and do that, and people come in and they just sitting there looking at you. That's not right. As soon as I get to the room, I heart and send a rose and all that. But not all hosts pay attention to you. And that's the thing about hosting. They're putting a lot of training into hosting and being a good host and helping you understand how to support your viewers, how to make them feel seen and heard. So that's important as a host, but it's also important as viewers to understand the etiquette too. Because you have a lot of people who come in and they don't say anything. They don't even say hi. They don't even make themselves known and visible. That hi is a comment. That hi helps to support the room. So I'm lenient because I'm beginner live host, because 3 to 4 times hearing same thing, you know better. Yep, that's true. At least be tapping, share out the live, and comment if you can get a heart me. That's true. Yep. Thank you so much for the repost. I appreciate the highlights, friend. I keep telling them that, but they still do it. Yep. So I think that's where TikTok has gone wrong. They're gonna have to figure out ways to help people understand the etiquette, ways to help people understand that there's levels of support and engagement you can participate in. And then on top of that, if you want to continue to engage and indulge a live stream that you're adding value in, or that you're learning from and they're adding value for you, then you're going to have to do the next level of support. Grab your daily heart me. Send a rose. Send a popular. Understand that there's things that you have to do to support that live, or else you just can't keep coming back. Like what? Like that's ridiculous. Don't come to my house and not say hello. Don't come to my house. I think you told me. I do. I say when you come to someone's house, you say hello. That to me, that's etiquette. You're right. Don't do nothing. Just come to the room. Yeah, it's just that simple. Exactly. You said that part. Yeah. You said it ain't like you can't lock them out. It ain't like you can't lock them out. You can't. Yeah, you can block them. I guess you could block them. I mean, but then that requires you to kind of continue to pay attention to all the people who are just coming in sitting. But yeah, understand nothing on live is free, especially not me or whatever that song said. Thank you guys for the stickers. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much for supporting the live stream. So, so this particular live host, the guy who does the scamming videos, he pins his live goal. He pinned his live goal. I kid you not. I think his live goal was, say for example, it was like a 300 coin gift. I don't think it was super large, but say it was a 300 coin gift. He would pin it, and he would pin it probably every 10 minutes. You know, he's like, hey guys, this goal is here. We're going to try to see if we can reach this goal. In his 300 coin gift, he had to go all the way up to 100 items. So that's what he had. So he would pin it. It was like maybe at 60. Pin it again. It was at 70s. Pin it again. It was at 90. You know, and so people were getting it along the way. Not everybody would do it. And the reality is, and I think we kind of forget this, people are coming and going out your live constantly. There are people who are coming in. There's some people who are sitting here for a while. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate y'all staying. But there's some new people who just came in. And so for them to pin that goal, for him to pin that goal, that was the first time you saw that. Now, somebody who's been there the whole time listening to his scammer prank call things, they may have seen it pinned 5 times. And maybe they clicked and hit it the first time or the first 2 times, but they didn't do it again. But he has thousands in this room and people are rotating. So by the end of the time I was there, he hit his goal. He got his goal. So part of that is part of the strategies you want to pay attention to. Kiwi, welcome to the room. Thank you so much. I just want to make sure I catch up on comments. Misty, you said it's actually hard work, especially when you don't feel like coming in and showing up anyway. Yeah, it is. You want that motivation. You want your community to come in and support and engage. Yes, absolutely. I've been going live every day for 2.5 hours, almost 3. Look at you, friend. That's good. Oh, I like that. Yep. How do you pin goals and also people? Pin people, you press the comment. Like your comment, I press the words, the screen pops up, and I can pin your comment. So that's how you do that, BB. You can pin the comment. Penny goal, you said, I'm trying. I love that. We'll meet tomorrow, friend. We love the way you teach Sassafy. Oh, thank you, friend. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that, Billiard. He said, shout in the back of the room for the folks so they can hear it. Thank you, friend. I appreciate that. So pinning the live goal, your live goal, when you go up here, it actually says pin. You could pin it. You could pin it every 3 minutes. I think that's the rule. It'll stay for 30 seconds. We'll pin it. Let me pin the glasses. And so when you pin it, it'll stay for 30 seconds. Yeah, so the timer's there. So it'll stay for 30 seconds, and you could pin it every 3 minutes. And so like I was saying, he was pinning his like every 10 minutes. He was like, hey guys, we got this goal here. You guys don't mind supporting the goal. This is the way. Thank you so much, friend. This is how we get more visibility and pushed out. Support my live goal. And then again, there are people who set their live goal and they do something kind of cute and quirky about it too. So the glasses, I pop my head down. That's part of how you do it anyway. Pop my head down and make sure I style the glasses. And I'm saying thank you. There are some ways you could do that, and you could put a sentence there. Support my live goal. Maybe I'll give you something else for it, And I say maybe I'll give you something else because I was going to tie this into Service Plus, because I want you guys to understand, as you guys have your digital products, your services, the things you're offering your community, whatever that offer is, in a perfect world, you're tying that to somehow you're tying it to gifting, because you don't want to just have your services that people are getting. You want to make sure TikTok is also winning. Look at the butterfly. Thank you for the metamorphosis. Million Mama, appreciate you, friend. Thank you for that. And so you also want to make sure you're helping, to get visibility too for your room because of hitting those goals for TikTok. It's hard to go live, but if people engage, it's fun. All I get are some guys not being nice. Oh, sorry to hear that, friend. You might want to change up, like, your, well, first of all, clear out your caches. Change up your verbiage. Maybe the words you're using could be something that could be bringing people in. Like, you're like, hey, are you single? Are you trying to come in and you're looking for relationships and love? I'm joking, but at the end of the day, think about maybe the word choice too. But also clear out your caches, reach out to people who are your target audience, where you're going to um, search on the home screen, go to lives where those audience members would be, hear the keywords, the questions they're asking, kind of infuse that into your live stream too, and see if you get a different demographic, a different audience. I have consistent watchers, yes. So you got to ask questions. I love the new gift choices. They are cute, aren't they? They super cute. Ha ha ha. I promote skin and hair care. Yeah, I might be. You might be bringing the men in. I'm joking, but you never know. It's again maybe what you're saying could be where they're coming in to watch. Can we add this to our story? Can we add what to your story? Tell me more. The live stream, you can. Um, if you're talking about my live, you hit the arrow and hit add to story. You can. If you're talking about your live, you could do the same thing. Click the arrow and add it to your stories. Yep, and you're live too. How long did it take you to build? How long did it take me to build community? I've been going live for over a year and a half now. Got it. Okay. And the room has changed. There are people who come back, my loyal followers that's been with me for a year. I'm an agency owner too, so people come back because of the agency too. But then I got some new friends. Misty, Wani, Pamela, Nargis. Y'all new for me, so thank y'all. BB. BB's new. So we got some new friends that have joined us and come through. Soda, she's been here. Sweetie Pie, she's been here. I'm not going anywhere. Appreciate you, friend. I love it. Have you already talked about the 7 ways to earn? You know what? We were talking about it slowly. So I've been talking about it. I think I've talked about four or five of them because we talked about gifting. We kind of got stuck on the gifting conversation. We talked a little bit about the viewer wishes. I was going to talk about Service Plus and digital products as other ways to earn, but I was talking about it in the sense of aligning it to your live goal and ways you can kind of get that happening too for you. I've been here for 3 months. Look at you, friend. I love it. He's like, I ain't all that new. You gave me the nerves to start. Awesome, teacher. I appreciate that, friend. I love those testimonies because, at the end of the day, the thing is we all can start. I strongly believe that. It's just to keep going. Keep going, keep at it. That's the hard part. That's the hard part. How do you add digital products? Oh, well, okay, let me talk about it. Let me finish this live goal conversation real quick. Hey, Tara, how you doing, friend? From MA, welcome. I still feel new though. I feel new. I feel new. I do. I feel like I'm still growing in this. This a year and a half, and I know there's so much more to learn and do. There's some strategies. I'm not an A-leaguer. So I know there's some things that I probably could be doing to even grow from the league perspective. However, I see this as part of the humble beginnings of this. I don't see myself stopping. Tara, thank you so much for the follow on the fan club, friend. And so I'm just gonna keep going at it. And as I do it more, as I learn more, I'm gonna help more people along the way. But I'm also expanding my reach. I'm growing as a creator. I'm growing as a live host. I'm trying to figure out what works, what doesn't work. TikTok is like a roller coaster. It goes up and down, up and down. And I've been on that roller coaster. I've had some ups, and now TikTok is putting me back down again. So we're trying to work through that, and that's okay, because I'm not stopping. I see this. I tell people all the time. I see this as my 5-year plan, and I'm a year and a half in it. This is a 5-year journey. We'll see. I turned 50 this year. We'll see where I'm at when I'm 55. That's the way I see this. And so, I'm going to grow a lot. I'm going to learn a lot. I'm going to build a lot. There's aspects to this that I see myself doing for the long haul. I'm obviously doing YouTube as well. I'm trying to figure that out. There's a whole notion about podcasting, voice acting, all those things that are on my radar, and I'm trying to learn as I engage in this process. So yeah, 50s is where it's at. I know that's right. I know that's right. I can't wait to get to the club. I'm ready. Ready. I'm less than a week away. So Tuesday is the birthday, the 21st of July. So I'm excited about that. I don't know where I'm going to be at, but yeah, I'm excited. Okay, really quickly, I was going to show you guys. I've been having this in my hand. Thank you so much. Thank you for that birthday. Happy birthday to you too, friend. So really here, happy early birthday. I appreciate it. So this is the gifts. So when you click here, I always tell you guys, don't forget to click that circle. I don't know why it's not so much obvious. They need to make that a little bit more obvious, but you got to check that off. That's how you check it so it shows up in your live. That's how you pin it. It's that little circle. Don't know why they did it that way, but that's what they did. So when you hit edit, you said I'm 3 years into the 50s. Just keep the bones all by walking. I know that's right. That's what I've been doing, walking on my treadmill. How you doing, my friend Walker? Appreciate you being here. My new viewer, thank you so much. Others coming in, appreciate you guys. As you guys are coming in, feel free to like the live, follow the live host. If you have not followed me, click the word follow at the top. If you have not joined my fan club, hit the join button also. I want to make sure I'm answering your questions. If you're new, say hello. We were just talking about the etiquette, so say hello. And if you have been here before, say I'm welcoming you back. Say hello to the room as well. Okay, so when you said I'm 4 years and need to walk more. I know that's right. I need to. I'm trying my best to get to walking. My goal, my summer goal, I'm still kind of working through it, is to start jogging. That's my goal. I've been walking and doing inclines. My endurance has gotten better. Feeling a little bit stronger. I'm not as winded as I was in the beginning. I've kind of lost some inches, maybe a few pounds. And I'm trying to get to the point where I can start jogging. And I want to get back to running ultimately, but I haven't gotten there yet. So this is kind of a journey for me. So we're going to see. I know I start and I stop and life gets in the way and I fizzle out. So I'm going to get going. Thank you so much, Bobby. Appreciate you. Baby steps with the jogging, I know. Yep. That's my goal. I'm going to see if I can get to going in the month of, probably the month of August. So we'll see. Maybe a little bit towards the end of July if I can get to that point. He said you can do it. I know. Thank you, friend. So here's where you set the goal. You can edit this goal or add a new one. This is where your gifts are. You can customize how many you need. You set that, and then you put whatever you want. Let's put a number, and hit OK, and then we'll hit something, and then hit that. Oh, I gotta hit the gift first, then the number. So anyway, you can do up to 3 of these, and then you hit confirm, and they're there for you. Okay, and then when you hit save, it'll be pinned in the live when you start to go live. Okay, that's how you do the gift goal. The gift live goal. That's what I'm trying to say. That's the gift live goal. That's what's pinned up at top. Your gift gallery, you don't change. That is 100% TikTok. Got to be more consistent in my workout. I know it's hard. I go up and down with it. Sorry, I got a phone call. Where do you find that? That is under, when you do your live, when you're on your live screen and you're doing the setup, that's right here. That's that live goal. When you press that live goal, it pops it up and it's there for you. And like I said, make sure you check that checkbox and then you click it to edit it. And then you edit that little edit pencil. And remember I told you guys you could change the words? I can change the words. I can change it out. Or I can hit this little button here. There's some presets. Watch this. It changed it. Let's hit it and I'll tell a funny story. Let's click it again. It said, let's hit it and I'll give you a shout out. Let's hit it and I'll do a silly dance. Lord, let's hit it and I'll sing a cappella. TikTok just got random stuff in here. Lord, are you using Studio? I find it's not the same like going from your phone. I'm on my phone. This is my phone. Yes, so I agree with you on that. I'm not a big Studio fan. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate the roses. So yeah, this is the real background. This is my light that makes it look a little bit different in terms of the optics. But no, this is my actual background. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate you guys. So yeah, so you can edit these words. If I wanted to, I can take that sentence and just totally delete it. I can delete it. See? And now I can say, um, um, I can say, I'll say heart me equals discount code for 101 session. Okay? So I can put that there. Heart me equals discount code for 101 session. So if I have a service like my consultations and you want a 101 consultation, if you send the heart me, you'll get a discount code. That's the way you want to be thinking about this. You want to think about, okay, how do I appease TikTok? Because TikTok is going to win when it comes to the gifting because they get a percentage of it. We talked about the percentages earlier. But my consultations is me. So I can give a little bit of a discount code if I want. And that way, I'm winning with TikTok and I'm also winning by getting my sessions done. So you got me? Those who are coming in, I appreciate you all joining. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you have questions. Do you ever use a wireless microphone? That's what this is. Are you talking about like the lapel mics? I don't, because it was scratching. It was making a scratching noise. I didn't. This is a wireless mic. It's actually connected to my tablet for YouTube. So I don't, my phone is what you guys are hearing right now. Hopping off for a work meeting. Have a great day. Thank you so much, JB. Hey there, everyone. How's everyone doing? Thank you, Lovejoy. Welcome to the room, friends. 50 minutes. Thank you so much. Have to go create content. I'll be back when I see you live. Thank you so much. I go live at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern every single day. Thank you all, friends. I appreciate that. Thank you for the Dr. Lisa Cares. I appreciate those too, friend. So think about what you're doing and how you can get your room to engage. Okay. So think about that because that gifting engagement is a big piece of this. And so if you're getting people to come in and support your live stream, think of ways you can tie it to how TikTok wants to win. You got to feed the beast. I say it all the time. Got to feed the beast. That's how you're going to get the visibility. But also you want to make sure you're getting people to get your courses, your consultations, your coaching, your ebooks, all the other things. Okay? Thank you so much for those populars. Thank you. BB laughing at me. Seriously. And so those are ways to do it, okay? So think about how you're going to be strategic about your live goal. Pin that live goal. Let people know the value, benefits, the solutions you're providing, and the benefits to your offers, okay? I do walk-in videos. How can I get people to gift? Do you have a moderator? So you said do walking videos. Do you go live? Is that what you meant? You said videos. You do walking videos. Do you go live with your video, your walking? Let me know. Let me know what you meant by that. You said yes, walking lives. Gotcha, walking lives. So one thing I think about our friend Natty Nat. Natty Nat does the morning chair fitness workouts. And her live, she does get gifting. Her moderators will pin people that have gifted and say thank you for the gift. And she's like commenting and she's letting Natty see it. Natty shouts people out. Other people kind of chime in and support. Thank you all for coming in. Diamond, I think you just came in, friend. I appreciate you. New viewer, welcome to the room. TikTokity. Thank you so much, friend. Nikki, welcome to the room. New viewers. I appreciate you guys. TikTok has a new feature that says new viewer in the name. So TikTok sees y'all as new viewers. I'm just saying. I think some of y'all been here before. So be sure to make sure you're engaging. Grab your daily heart me. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for being here. Shayla, thank you so much for the populars. Yes. I don't know why TikTok's saying some of these people knew. I was like, I know I didn't say these names before. So I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Oh, look at you, Felicia. You got level 13 in the room. Thank you, friend. Thank you, Diamond. I love Diamond T. I like your name, Parenting Bestie. Look at you, friend. I love that. So okay. So I would say your walking videos. You want to make sure that you shout people out. Maybe your moderators pinning people. The mods are really good too. Thank you so much, McMotor Sports. Appreciate your friend. Um, oh, look at you, new viewers, Shelly. Yeah, TikTok is playing y'all. Y'all ain't new viewers. Some of y'all ain't new viewers. But thank you so much for coming back. Um, so what I will say though, I will tell you guys, thank you, Diamond, for getting that daily heart me. I will say I would also have your moderators pin your live goal. They can do that too. And so what I said earlier, here's a tip. And this is a pro tip. I went to a live. Thank you so much coming back for the other from the other account, sweetie pie. I appreciate your friend. I went to a live and the guy was doing these like scam videos. He had hundreds, maybe thousands of people in the room. With that, he would pin his live goal probably every 10 minutes in between these calls, saying, "Hey guys, support the live goal. We're trying to make sure that we get that visibility. We want to continue to get pushed out by TikTok. Support my live goal." And he would pin his goal every 10 minutes or so. And what we just showed was how you could set up that live goal. You could change the words here. Maybe it is something you're going to offer your community. Thank you for those populars. And maybe it is something you're going to offer your community. Hey, running is a blessing. How you doing, friend? This is one of my besties. She's came into the room. Thank you, friend. And so she got to get her heart me though, y'all too. It is gray. It's gray. Her heart me is gray. But he would pin it and he would tell people to support the goal. And people would do it because there were different people coming in throughout that live. There were different people rotating in. Okay? So just recognize your room is not going to always have the same people in the room. So I would pin the goal. I would encourage, use your moderator to encourage people to support as well. The moderator is really good by putting comments in. Hey sis, good afternoon. How are you? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. And so, thank you for that daily heart me, Millie. Appreciate your friend. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's me live. Appreciate you too, sweetie pie. So yeah, so keep that in mind. That is something that you can do. Pin that goal. Let it be seen. Heart me. What's that, y'all? At the top left. That's it. You did it. Look at you. I used our other sister as an example when we were in I did my live and she came into the room in my live and she I said she didn't get her heart me. Her heart me was great too. And I left I got off the live and she said, "What was you talking about that heart me? What is that all about?" And I realized I laughed about it because I realized not everybody in your room knows what that is. So you got to kind of give grace to that in that way too. We were talking about people coming in, not supporting, not gifting. Recognize that as a live host, you're going to have to educate people. You're going to have to educate them because not everybody's going to understand all the lingo. Do we talk about heart me's in real life? No, we don't talk about that in real life. We talk about it here in TikTok. So people don't understand all the language here. So give some people grace in terms of not understanding it as well. What is a live goal? Like a number of likes? Okay, so Kay, that's a good question. Kay, she didn't understand the live goal. And so the live goal is the gifting that happens here. This is the like goal. This is likes. People are tapping your screen, and it's the likes that are happening. We have 117.8K likes that have happened. Literally, people are tapping the screen either with a tapping device or they are using their finger to tap the screen. So if I'm in my live, I tap, those hearts are popping up, that they're contributing to these hearts here. And as you are liking the live, let me do it from over here. That heart under my name, you see it there, it's going to pop up and the line's going to crawl across. And as you tap, 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 I'm going to keep tapping so you guys can see this fully. And as you tap, 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 that line crawls across the name, hey Bounty, and then it's going to get to the end. That heart is going to get fat and start percolating dots out of it. You'll see it. Look at the dots coming out of it now. And then I'm going to let go. And the confetti's going to fall on the screen and it'll say how many likes I sent. I sent 98 likes. Those are likes that you're seeing for the hearts. The live goal is different. The live goal is actually a goal you set for your room. It's a goal that says, hey, here's what I'm trying to achieve for this live. And hopefully people support my live because they're getting value, they're getting information, they're being entertained, they're being inspired. Whatever it is, they're going to support that goal. This is also part of gifting. And if people want certain things from me, they can send these gifts and I will do something. That's kind of what that's called. This is called viewer wishes. And you want to talk about your viewer wishes too. Had no idea about heart me until I learned from in this room. Sent my first heart me here. Look at you, friend. I love that. Thank you for saying that. So what's the best way to educate about heart me? You know, you may have to talk about it throughout your live on a few occasions. You guys will hear me talk about it as people come in. I get new people coming in. They're asking questions and stuff. Thank you so much. Hey, Bounty. Appreciate you, friend. As new people come in, I'll ask. I'll make sure I say something, especially for those who are asking questions, and I notice that they don't have the Lisa Bot badge or the blue box with a number next to their name. I realize they're asking questions because they're curious about the process, but they are still unfamiliar with some elements of it. Thank you so much for having that Daily Heart Me. So they don't know that there's a Lisa badge or a box. They don't know about the Heart Me. So typically that's a telltale sign. If you got a lot of people in your room and they don't have the badges at all, then you got some work to do. And you may want to spend a little time on the front end helping them understand. Thank you for that, Rose friend. Helping them understand what are some of the other ways that they can engage and support the live stream. Sometimes people do that on the front end. I tell you to think about your live in segments. So you got a 20-minute segment where you're getting that engagement. You're helping people understand. You're doing that kind of setting up the room. Hey, Sandy, see your friend. And then you have your middle section where maybe that's your teaching, learning, entertainment, inspiration, whatever you're doing in the middle. And then you have this ending segment. And the ending segment is partially what we're going to try to get to. I don't know if we're going to get to it today, y'all. But it's about how you offer something. It's the offer. It's your digital products. It's your services. It's your consultations. It's the offer section. So people know how to get more from you, how to get your solution, because you gave this information in a way that says, I need what you got that you're offering. I need that because you convinced me. All right. As a host, what is the benefit to people hitting follow? I got people hitting follow but not heart me. Well, you're growing your followers. And ideally those followers working on that, finally doing it more. There we go. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and that's hard. I know for many of us, it's hard to do that quote unquote sales. Oh, I got it. Yeah, it's hard to do that sales. But it shouldn't feel like you're selling people on something necessarily if what you're offering aligns with what they're looking for. Does that make sense? Like sometimes I also just scheduled my August appointment overdue. Okay. Okay. Coach Rhonda, I appreciate you, friend. She said, let me get on Doc's calendar. I love that. And so it shouldn't feel too for the solution that they're looking for. Yep. Yeah. And so a lot of times, you know, depending on what you're offering and I think a lot of, let me say this differently. And this is where I was going to go into the digital marketing, because I don't do digital products, digital marketing enough as of late. Just recognizing that so many different people are doing different things. And then the agency has become kind of the focus. But what I've noticed is like a lot of people are trying to sell something or promote something, and they're still kind of trying to figure their way through that. And so all I can offer is like a few strategies. I'm not going to say that your way or your approach is not the best approach, because I'm not sure without having a conversation what exactly you're looking for. But here's what I will say. when you think about digital products, when you think about digital marketing, there is certain angles you want to take. So there is your high ticket, mid ticket, low ticket, and your lead magnet, your freebie. And so with that, I think a lot of people are missing the benefit and the purpose of the freebie and the lead magnet to help people understand how they can get something from you for free. Now, we all know nothing's for free because what you get with that lead magnet is an email address. Emails are powerful because that gives you the line of communication to continue to connect with them and hopefully offer them other options as time goes on or other product services as time goes on. Um, but with that, that lead, that initial way of connecting with them, showing them here's some different ways you can support them. That freebie is really powerful because oftentimes people are looking for something free. We just had a whole conversation about people not engaging, not gifting, not doing those things. And so when you offer something for free, you disarm the room, you disarm them, and they say, okay, well, wait a minute. What are you offering? What is this about? Let me hear more. And so just kind of keep that in mind. I don't want you guys to miss out on the free offers, quote unquote free, so that people can see, okay, well, you're giving me value. And so now I want more from you. I want to hear more. I want to hear more from you as well. Um, the other thing is, if they see what you have to offer, that maybe it's not the free item, maybe it's something that they have to pay for, but they see the willingness for you to support and you offer a way for them to get access to you, maybe at a discounted way. That's another opportunity to kind of get them to realize the value you're providing. So again, that goes back to leveraging your live goal, setting that up so in a way so that they can see, well, okay, wait a minute, all I had to do was send, this particular gift item here, and then now I have the discount code and I can use that for, getting those other services that I really probably need and want. Okay, so just think about ways that you can integrate that into your live stream. How you talk about your freebie, talking about ways for people to get access to you. If it's a free webinar and you're going to be adding value there off platform, or if it is your free consultation where, okay, now people in the room who do this, they're eligible to get my freebie, my free consultation. Maybe I'll do a drawing or some other thing that'll allow them to be the beneficiary of that free thing. So just think about those different ways you can kind of integrate that into your live stream too. Okay. Let me know if you have questions about that. I'm going to get off shortly. I'm going to stay on for maybe another 10 minutes or so. Thank you so much. God's bless. Welcome to the room. Sharetta, thank you so much for being here too. Let me know if there's other questions. Others who came into the room, let me know if you guys have questions as well. Want to make sure I'm answering questions. Joe Bill, welcome to the room. Others who have come into the live, thank you so much for supporting. Thank you so much for Porch Talk with Pamela. Appreciate that, friend. And oh, look at you, level 11. Awesome, friend. So let's see. Other ways to earn money. I always catch you at the end. Do you really? Yeah. I think the time difference, huh? Time difference. Yeah, I've been here for right at almost an hour. It's like an hour and 12 minutes or so. I mean, I'm sorry, an hour and 48 minutes. Almost an hour and 50. So I am going to stay for officially 2 hours. I still got to figure out, I got to do some errands and stuff like that. Those who are coming in, see, TikTok has this new viewer feature. But these people, not everybody's new. Not everyone's new. I was like, these are not necessarily new viewers. These are returners. I have to sneak peek from work when I can. Okay, thank you, friend. I appreciate it. Let me know who is going live, though. So you guys have been really busy in these TikTok streets. I've seen a lot of folks going live lately, so that's awesome. Who is going live? What's your topic, your time, and your time zone? But it's been really, really busy for like the last couple of days, and I know we have a nighttime group that are going live pretty regularly as well. So that's good. Keep it up. Think about your live stream. Think about different ways to earn. We spent some time on the gifting process. We spent some time on I was saying Service Plus, the digital products that you offer. So spend some time there. You said Porch Talk, I'm going live today at 7 p.m. PST. 7 p.m. That's good. That's good. Come join me on the porch. We have fun. I love that. I love that. Still exploring lives, but hope to go 10 days straight. All right. Early afternoon. Nice, nice. Um, Porch Talk with Pamela. She's paying attention also to her league, and she's paying attention to how to continue to progress her live stream, especially from a league perspective. And it's important to think about your timing. So I think that's where a lot of her shift in her timing is playing into that. So keep that in mind. Juanita said today at 3 p.m. Eastern for adventurous stories and how I learned trust. I love that. So yeah. So if you're on the West Coast time, I don't talk as much about the leagues, but keep that in mind. You do want to be as you continue to grow. You do want to pay attention to your league. Um, it is something that TikTok is paying attention to, and that's how you progress. And I was sharing earlier that I see myself as still a new live host, still growing, still building, still trying to advance myself in this space. I'm not an A-leaguer, haven't been an A-leaguer. I know my audience. Hey, bro, how you doing, friend? I know my audience is made up of people who are still trying to figure out if they want to go live, and then once they start going live, do they continue to grow and build? And so just recognize that that's a big piece of this. I want you guys to um, be consistent, keep showing up, but as you grow, you're gonna have to figure out what are some additional ways you can advance. And the leagues is part of that. Okay. How do you know the best time to go live, BB? Or do you just experiment until you find a good time? I always tell people to start with you first, because the whole thing here is that you want to find a time that you can be consistent. If you're struggling to show up, struggling to be here, then that's not going to be effective. Because you're going to say, well, why aren't people coming to my live? Why can't I get, fan club members to keep coming back and, you know, become active fan club members and maintain that status? It's because you're bouncing around. People who get used to you at a certain time and day, they can come back. Maybe they're doing their drive home from work. Maybe they're up in the morning and they're like, hey, this is the perfect time I can listen in and support this live stream. But if you're skipping around different times, it's hard for people to become comfortable with you and stay with you. Um, so I say start with you first, and then if you have flexibility, you might look at and explore other days and times, but don't make that kind of a regular habit. I would say figure out a time and try to stick with it. I go live in the morning, 7 to 8 p.m. God bless. Oh, look at you, 7 p.m. Eastern, 7 to 8 p.m. 7 to 8 a.m. Eastern. Love that. Um, that's not normally when I'm on these streets, but I'm going to try to catch your friend. What is the estimated amount of money you can make with 3,000 diamonds? I mean, 300,000 diamonds. 300,000 diamonds. I think that's what you're saying. The estimated amount of money you can make. I think that puts you in probably 600. I think that might be where you're at. 600 or so dollars. I think. Don't quote me on that. So I'm trying to think. I'm doing the rough math in my head. So, yeah, I think that puts you maybe closer to $600. I'm working on figuring out a new time to go live. Kiddos in the summer. Yes. Wow. You said not much. I think it's relative. I think that's all relative. Yeah. Monetary Woods. Yeah. So I think, don't quote me on that. Exactly. I have to remind me of my why. Yep, your why. Yep. Working on figuring out a new time live studio. Yep. Yeah. So I was like, I was this morning. This morning. I have 800K, 8,000. Okay, over the time you've been going live, you've made 8,000. 8,000 diamonds over the course. Okay. I'm assuming that's what you're saying. You made it over the course of your live journey. How long have you been going live? Like, is that over like the course of several months? Let me know. You said I was told. Oh, you was told that. Um, are having mods necessary? It depends on your topic. It depends on your topic, what you're doing. I don't think it's necessary if you're like me, where I'm talking on the screen, I'm seeing your comments. I can mute, block, and report you pretty quickly. My room is not rooming right now. And so at the end of the day, yeah, I can manage my chat myself. When it gets to like over, really when it gets to over 100 people, then it becomes a little bit more problematic. The chat might be moving a lot faster. And I have to kind of keep up the best way I can. But for the most part, if you're still growing your community and still building, I wouldn't say get mods unless you have something where you totally don't have control over your screen. Maybe you're dancing, maybe you're working out, you're doing something else that requires you to kind of focus on that, and you're not seeing all the comments or you're not seeing all the different ways to engage and make sure you're monitoring bad actors, the trolls. So I would say, in that case, I would say a moderator would be helpful. And so some lives you need a moderator. The cooking lives, they may need a moderator. Like I said, the workout, dancing lives, they may need a moderator. Again, they're physically coming and going, moving around on their live stream. So it's kind of hard to kind of keep the chat going. I'm sitting and talking. I would say hold off on a mod in the beginning. You should get comfortable pinning people, adding your live goal, removing bad actors, reporting, muting them. Yeah, so those are things that you can do on the screen, and you just touch it real quick. Most of my time, I have not had a moderator. Even when my room was rooming, I was just in the chat, just flowing it. And so I would need a moderator that we would probably need to sit and just really talk through what to pan and what not to pan, and how to engage fully. But currently, I don't think I need a moderator. It's all a numbers game, and understanding the algorithm is part of the strategy. Absolutely. Absolutely, friend. Yep. And it takes time to grow. I don't think people realize the time and effort that you have to put in to grow. I think people want that instant gratification, that instant climb, and they want to experience that from like day one, and that's the way it should always look. No, it doesn't work that way. Thank you so much, Unwritten Unstoppable. DJ Clay, welcome to the room. How many riders do you need on your live? I mean, there's two people who have been assigned moderator roles. I don't see them. I ain't seen them in a while. So no, I don't have them. So I don't use them. I manage my own lives. Whether it's my YouTube, for the most part, I manage, and here as well. Yep, one diamond at a time. One diamond at a time. That's it. Thank you so much, friend. Yeah, I don't have one, DJ. Yep, thank you so much for the shares. I see you. Thank you so much. I'm sitting and talking. Yes. What is the community sticker, and how do you earn it? After you've gone live for so long, you'll get the community sticker. They gave a lot out around Community Fest, based on people going live. It is a gift. It's the type of gift. It's the Dr. Lisa Cares for me. The one that says with my avatar on it, and it's a heart. That's the Dr. Lisa Cares sticker. That's the community gift. Why did you say sticker? How do you earn it? Why did you say sticker? Yeah, that's it. Did you mean sticker? Let me know if that's what you meant. Yes, it takes time to grow. It does. It does. And I have a lot of people that I spend a lot of time managing expectations. I've seen some people climb and grow recently. They've been going at it over a year. And I've seen some people who deserve to grow, who need to grow, who should be growing, and it hasn't happened. I've seen myself go up and down. So I think the algorithm is just that. You never know. I'm leaning into, you know what, you just stick to what you're doing, continue to show up, and it'll improve. But there are some peculiar things happening. So you just don't know all the time. So someone told me you have to earn 100 heartbeats in 24 hours to get community stickers. Don't understand. Is it the sticker or the gift? How do you get stickers? Thank you so much. Thank you, Unwritten Stuff. Well, thank you so much, friend. Do you have to make your own? Can my league make them? Your league. Um, BB. Stickers come from, are you talking about the stickers for the fan club stickers? That's different. Let me know if that's what you meant. Maybe gifts. Okay, because I keep seeing sticker and I'm like, are we talking about stickers or gifts? Stickers are different than gifts. And the community gift is the Dr. Lisa Cares. And I know several people in the agency got the fan club stickers. So those are stickers. Those are different. The community gift people got in June. And they got it, I think, just because of their overall commitment to going live and showing up and being consistent. I think that's how they got it. I don't know if there's some other parameters. I hate to say this. I didn't read up on all the rules for getting the community gift. No, I think she meant gift. Yeah, she meant, okay. But she's saying the fan club stickers too. These, how do you find these? Okay, so those are stickers. Dr. Lisa Care's sticker is something that was made by my son, I believe. Are you doing a birthday live before or after you get back? Oh, you saying birthday live battle? My battle? I was saying earlier on Written Unstoppable that I may battle on my actual birthday. I may battle on my actual birthday on the 21st. I just got to see where I'm at and then maybe book something in advance. I'll look and see if someone has something already out there for the 21st. So I may do it on my actual birthday. Can you talk about your about weekly goals? Are you give me 1 second, Pamela? Yes. Stickers, real quick. Stickers are something you create on your own. Once you go live, I'm sorry, in your fan club, there's a fan club zone. Under the fan club zone, emotes. Emotes are the same thing as stickers. Click that, and that's where you can upload stickers from your camera roll. You got to create the stickers beforehand. You can use ChatGPT to ask it to create an image for you. You can use images from your camera roll. You can use Canva, Photoshop, whatever the case may be. That's how you would create your sticker, and then you would download it, put it on your camera in your camera roll, and then when you're on TikTok, you upload it under the emotes area. That's where the stickers are located. So let me know if that made sense, BB. But yeah, it's under Fan Club, which is on TikTok Studio. On the live side, scroll down to Tools and Resources and click the Fan Club box. Porch Talk with Pamela, you said, can you talk about weekly goals? Weekly goals pertaining to the live gift gallery, goals for yourself in general. I don't understand. Yep, that's it. Thank you. You're welcome. Oh, Live Journey. So Live Journey is a campaign. Apparently I'm participating in it too because I have a Live Journey for this account that I'm doing, and what it does is take you through I think 60 different ways to steps that you can do for your live stream. They ask for you to go live a certain amount of times, a certain amount of days a week, a certain day of the week. They ask you to get so many comments. They ask you to do battling, the match events. All that is part of it. Put up viewer wishes. So I think they're asking you to do different features in the live. So that's what Live Journey is all about. And when it comes to battling, I'm not battling currently. I'll do one for my birthday, like I said. I think that's the next time I'll probably battle. I probably need to do a power up battle. Maybe that's something I'll do too. I didn't know I was part of it, but I am. Are you? You got the avatar gift too? Awesome. Awesome. Oh, you're saying Live Journey. I think that's what you're talking about. All right, friends. Let me know if there's any last minute questions. I'm going to jump off. I so appreciate all of you guys. Let me know if you have any last minute questions. I'm going to come back. We'll talk a little bit more. I skipped around a little bit this time on purpose. So we'll talk a little bit more about maybe even TikTok Shop. We'll talk a little bit about super fans because I did skip around. So I may even do a super fan only live too. That's something I said I want to get in before the month is out. So let me know if there's questions as you guys come through. Anybody else who wants to share that they're going live, put that in the chat. Tell me your topic, your time zone. We just have a minute or so left before I get off. And be sure to make sure that you're claiming your points. Claim your points up top. So claim your points means that you're literally clicking the heart me and you're going down to claim those points. Let me check my points. I may have a few that I need to claim. So let me know if there's any last minute questions. Thank you all for coming through. Appreciate all the support. Thank you all for the likes, the comments, advice. Maybe an hour or two. So you said advice on going live. All right. Well, just keep doing it. Keep going scared. Like I said, post about going live so your viewers and your community know that you're about to go live. The actual right community, not the people who you advice on live. Oh, okay. New viewer, Mega Boss, welcome to the room. All right, not live. Okay, I'll give advice on live too. I'll do that as I think about my life and contemplate these 50 years. I appreciate all of you guys. You guys are awesome. Yes, you do. You guys are awesome. Thank you all for the likes, the comments, the shares, the watching, the stickers, and all the gifting. I so appreciate everybody who was here. I tell you guys all the time, practice makes progress. We are not trying to be perfect. We are simply trying to go live, build community, earn additional money doing our live stream, become TikTok famous. Those are the things we're trying to do. All right, but we are not trying to be perfect and all of that. I appreciate everybody. Thank you so much. I will see you all later. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you, everybody. Thank you all for joining me. Appreciate all the support. Thank you all for the likes and support for this live stream.